They say that when something awful happens, it can leave behind a trace. Energy burned into rock, to be replayed only for a few souls to witness. This is a story that has been passed on for years. If you ask most people, they will tell you it happened in the underpass at the entrance to South Church Road. That is where it lives to this day. It was one winter, a particularly cold night hit the town. A homeless man staggered down the snow-covered steps of the underpass, looking for any kind of shelter. The floor was icy, but compared to the snow-covered streets, dry. He curled up in a ball, pulling his sleeping bag higher to keep warm. The man was startled awake by the sound of loud, drunken voices. He looked up to see the silhouettes of other people standing above him. His eyes didn't have time to adjust before the first blow was landed on him. The men all laughed as they kicked and punched as hard as they could. One of them lifted the sleeping bag, pouring the man's body out onto the icy floor as they continued to beat him. Then, darkness. He opened his eyes later that night. He was only awoken by his own shivering and the feeling he wasn't alone. He wasn't sure what he was seeing at first. Tiny, fast-moving objects scurried through the darkness. It didn't take him long to realize they were moving in his direction. He tried to move, but he couldn't. His body was broken, crippled. The one small blessing? The rats ate his eyes first, so he didn't have to watch what happened next. To this day, people hear things in the underpass. The scurrying of unseen rats, scraping of claws against the floors, screams of agony from inside the walls. If you find yourself in the underpass on the coldest of nights, you might see him. Some see a glimpse of a man screaming silently on the ground. Others swear they see blood on the walls. But some see something moving. It looks like a man, crawling along the floor, towards whoever happens to be in his tunnel. The few that have let him get close enough claim he has the face of a rat, screeching as he rushes towards you.